What if I told you there's a way to become so magnetic, so genuinely attractive, that you naturally draw people to you? Forget about pickup lines or manipulative tricks. Today, we're talking about the real, deep-down qualities that make a man irresistible, even to someone who might not seem interested at first. This isn't about changing her mind. It's about becoming the kind of person she and everyone else is naturally drawn to. This is about becoming your best self. Stay with me because this will change how you see attraction forever. So, where do we start? It begins with a fundamental shift in your mindset. Stop focusing on, how can I get her? And start asking, how can I become a man of value? What does that mean? It means building a life you're proud of, a life that you genuinely love living. Think about it. Passion is contagious. When you're excited about your goals, your hobbies, your career, that energy radiates outward. It's captivating. A man who has his own purpose isn't waiting for a woman to complete him. He's on a journey, and that journey is incredibly attractive. He has stories to tell, experiences to share, and a future he's building. That's infinitely more interesting than someone whose only goal is to get a date. So, what are you passionate about? What gets you out of bed in the morning? Pour your energy into that. The right people will want to be a part of it. Now let's talk about confidence. I know you've heard it a million times, but most people get it wrong. True confidence isn't about being the loudest guy in the room or bragging about your accomplishments. It's a quiet internal certainty. It's the ability to walk into a room and be comfortable in your own skin, whether you're the center of attention or not. It comes from self-respect. It's knowing your worth, independent of anyone else's approval. How do you build this? By keeping promises to yourself. Set a small goal and achieve it. Go to the gym when you say you will. Read that book you've been putting off. Finish that project. Each time you follow through, you build trust in yourself. This inner strength is palpable. It shows in your posture, your eye contact, and the way you speak. It's a calm steadiness that makes people feel secure and intrigued. One of the most powerful, yet overlooked, traits is the ability to be a great listener. In a world where everyone is waiting for their turn to talk, being someone who genuinely listens is like a superpower. When you're talking to a woman, are you truly hearing what she's saying? Or are you just planning your next witty reply? Put your phone away. Make eye contact. Ask thoughtful follow-up questions. Be curious about her world, her thoughts, her passions. When you make someone feel seen and heard, you create a powerful connection. It shows you respect her as a person, not just as a potential date. This isn't a technique. It's a genuine act of giving your attention. And that's a gift that people rarely forget. Let's touch on something crucial: emotional intelligence. This is your ability to understand and manage your own emotions, as well as recognize and influence the emotions of others. A man with high emotional intelligence doesn't get rattled easily. He's not reactive or defensive. He can handle a no with grace and a maybe with patience. He understands that her lack of interest might have nothing to do with him. Maybe she just got out of a relationship, is stressed with work, or is just not in the right headspace. He doesn't take it personally. Instead, he maintains his composure and treats her with respect, regardless of the outcome. This maturity is incredibly rare and incredibly attractive. It signals that you are a safe, stable, and understanding person to be around. Here's a secret weapon: humor. A good sense of humor can instantly break down walls and create a feeling of ease. I'm not talking about telling cheesy jokes. I'm talking about the ability to be lighthearted, to not take yourself too seriously, and to find the fun in everyday situations. Can you laugh at yourself when you spill coffee on your shirt? Can you make a witty observation that makes her smile? Humor shows intelligence and a positive outlook on life. It's a sign that you'd be fun to be around. It creates shared moments of joy. But remember, the best humor is inclusive and kind. It never comes at someone else's expense. The goal is to share a laugh, not to prove how clever you are. Now, let's pull all of this together. Imagine a man who walks into a room. He's not necessarily the best-looking or richest guy there, but he carries himself with a quiet confidence. He's engaged in a great conversation, not because he's trying to impress anyone, but because he's genuinely curious. He makes a witty, self-deprecating joke that makes the group laugh. He has a passion for his work that shines through when he talks about it. He's present. He's authentic. That's the man we've been talking about. He's not focused on making any woman want him. He's focused on being a man of character and substance. The attraction is simply a natural byproduct of who he is. So what about the even when she's not interested part? This is where it gets really important. Respect for her no is non-negotiable. If someone clearly communicates they are not interested, the most attractive, confident, and high-value thing you can do is respect that decision gracefully. You smile, say, "It was great talking to you," and move on with your life. Why is this so powerful? Because it demonstrates ultimate confidence. It shows your self-worth isn't dependent on her validation. It proves you're not desperate. This behavior often leaves a lasting, positive impression. She may not want to date you, but she will absolutely respect you. And respect is the foundation for any positive human connection. Sometimes, paradoxically, gracefully accepting rejection is the most attractive thing you can do. Let's do a quick recap. We're not using tricks. We are building a foundation of genuine attractiveness. Number 1. Cultivate a life of purpose. Your passion is your power. Number 2. Build real internal confidence by keeping promises to yourself. Number 3. Become a master listener. Make people feel seen and heard. Number 4. Develop emotional intelligence. Be the calm in the storm. Number 5. Use humor to connect and create joy. And finally, the master key. Respect boundaries. A graceful acceptance of no is the ultimate display of confidence. The journey to becoming this man isn't about a one-time fix. It's a continuous process of self-improvement and self-discovery. It's about building a life so full and interesting that you become the prize. You're not chasing anyone. You're simply walking your path, and the right people will naturally want to walk alongside you. This shift in perspective from getting to becoming is the most powerful change you can make. It benefits every single area of your life, not just your dating life. So start today. Pick one area we talked about and focus on it for a week. The results will surprise you. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. If you found this valuable and you're ready to continue your journey of self-development, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you don't miss our next video. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Which one of these points resonated with you the most? Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.